Hi, I'm Willie. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And in this video, we are going to take a look at some of the exciting features that Grandstream is adding to the GCC series. Now, I don't know if these are going to come to the GWN series. I'm hoping they do. But if it requires more hardware than what's in the GWN, I can understand that they're not going to bring some of these features to it. And some of these I'm actually really super excited about. And one I just noticed. So let's flip over here. I'll leave a link to the release notes or to the firmware down below, but check this out. So this is one thing we've been waiting for right here. Under networking, ZeroTier is now available in the UI, and they added this was a huge surprise to me, right? So the way that we have been helping people that are using OpenVPN, but they need MFA, we've been doing a duo proxy. And I don't know if you know this or not, but if you only have up to 10 people that need MFA, duo is free. And they've now added the duo plus radius MFA for OpenVPN. Under the firewall, we now have file type or extension filtering, so we can actually filter out files coming into the system. They've added the option to specify VLANs for content filtering control. Under the network nodes, they now support full management of the Wi-Fi 7 APs, the Layer 2 GWN 77.1X series, and the Layer 3 GWN 78.2X series switches. And this one really blew me away, is under the UC endpoints, you can now ZeroConfig Cisco handsets. That one was actually really a surprise to me. But let's take a look at a couple of these, and I just want to see what it looks like because I just loaded this firmware about 2 minutes before I started recording this, and so the setup video that I was working on, now I'm going to have to rethink it and redo it. But we're gonna look around at the firewall, and we're gonna look at the networking, and maybe we'll poke around on that UC endpoints. Although I don't have the PBX running on this one just yet, but let's head on over to the firewall. Yeah, and my trial plan did expire on this. I've got to re-up that. But let's see here, or no, under networking, and we're gonna go to VPN, and look at this ZeroTier right here. So you turn it on, and then you add your network down here, and everything else is then configured in ZeroTier as far as your routes and things, and then you can do routing. So I'm going to be doing a full in-depth on this, and as soon as I've got it playing like a well tuned up fiddle, I'll show you that. And then let's see, under the OpenVPN clients, if we add one of these, authentication mode, advanced settings, maybe we'll have to figure out where that's at, where the MFA is at. So it might be user, no, I'm gonna have to go to the release notes real quick. Let's see where that's at. Maybe is it under remote users? And you can see there is my my duo proxy that was set up. But what happens if we add this OpenVPN? We'll say OpenVPN, and I don't have the certificate for that yet. Let me pause this real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so under the OpenVPN server, we've got now this server certificate authentication plus radius. But what they showed as far as duo, I'm not seeing anything with duo built in yet. So you still have to authenticate against the host for now. So maybe they just jumped the gun on that one a little bit, so to speak. Put the cart in front of the horse. But let's see what else we were talking about. So now if we go over to the firewall and we go to content control and file filtering, now we've got all of these things. Obviously, we want the TLS proxy running, but we can come in here and we can block all these different types of files. And whether it's upload, download, whatever VLAN's on, you can schedule it. So these are the file types. We can block extensions. And here you can see how they've got some of these listed already. If we drop that down, we can probably change the level for the risk. And then of course here there's nothing under extension yet because we haven't added anything, but we can add those extensions. So that is absolutely fantastic. I'll leave a link to this so you can try this out. I do recommend, since it is beta, trying it in a lab environment first. And you can see they've added all kinds of enhancements here. Something to do with the LED indicator configuration. So system settings, basic settings. Let's see here. System settings, basic settings. And we can change the LED indicator on the GCC to always on, always off, or scheduled. Looks like they got some SMS changes. System settings, security settings, web access. System, wait, where was that at? Security settings, web access. So it looks like we can add a custom certificate now to access this by FQDN and have an actual TLS certificate installed. That's fantastic, so we don't have to pretend to be our own CA. It looks like we've got a setup wizard now for firewall inbound policies. Looks like they were cleaning up some other things here, but the ZeroTier and the making the radius authentication easier. And it looks like now under system settings, if you're doing file sharing with this, you can do micro SD or SSD. Oh, look at this. External access, DDNS, added support for custom service providers. So they are adding a lot of enhancements to this, but ZeroTier was the one that really perked my ears up, and now actually being able to ZeroConfig Cisco phones. So let me know down below if you are running this yet. I'm going to put it through its paces and I will report back. I've got to get my license upgraded or just swap to another device I haven't activated yet. And then we've got to do some videos on this because they are pushing these changes quick and they're adding a lot of enhancements that you're not going to find with any other providers. That file type thing, if you're doing the file type, but then also the file extension, if you are doing TLS inspection, that is huge. So let me know what you think about these changes down below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and share. Follow me on Twitter and TikTok. Those links are down below, along with affiliate links, a Patreon link. And if you need IT consulting, if you need a once-over of your network, or you need to bounce some ideas off of somebody, or you want to design a network from scratch with security included in everything that you do, or whether you need wireless networking, voice over IP, storage, all those things, head on over to williehowe.com, fill out the contact form that's on the front page, and someone will be in touch with you as soon as possible. If you want to talk about this and more, I know somebody opened a thread about this on the community. Head on over to community.williehowe.com today and sign up. Once again, I'm Willie. I want to thank you for being here, and I hope you're as excited about these changes as I am. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.